All right. So, yeah, get on as many calls as you can. I'm going to do them every single Tuesday. Now, I might not do them myself every Tuesday. We might have a guest speaker on Tuesday. I might promo a video, or not promo, but like, share a video, excuse me, that I think is really helpful for you at that time. But in your agendas from now forward, mark on your calendar every single Tuesday at 8 p.m. It's going to be learning time. It's going to be business development. So one of our vital behaviors is personal development. And in my opinion, that also includes business development. Now, you're going to do both personal development as well as business development, but you need to do both. And it's really, really important that you set aside time, and not only set aside time, but you actually schedule time. So every single day I have time, I think in my schedule, where am I going to do my reading? Where am I going to do, catch some business development? If I have a really busy day and I can't get in any reading, then I'm constantly listening to podcasts all day long, or I'm watching videos, etc. So make sure that you are scheduling in your agenda, your personal development and your business development time, so that it is always a top priority. So we're going to get started. Tonight is all about hashtagging, and it's honestly super basic. I am by no means going into, this is how you're going to grow your Instagram, because A, I'm not an expert. B, I don't think anybody in the Beachbody business is really, truly an expert. And C, I don't really think anybody's an expert. I think people just, come up with their best tips based on A, what they've heard from everybody else, and B, what's really worked for them. And honestly, I don't think that there is one, specific, like super important tool other than like utilizing everything and really having a personality that people want to follow. I truly think that that's the difference. I think that people will follow people for their personality, and I think that the more you share your personality, the more you develop your personality. And I mean that in the sense like find something and then share the shit out of it on Instagram so that people can really relate to you and connect you to one thing. So, yeah. So anyways, I am by no means diving into anything super, super, crazy. It's going to be very basic. I am literally here in my bed because I am not feeling the greatest, but it's fine when I'm sitting. So I'm in bed, and that's the joys of being able to work from anywhere. So here we go. I am going to share my screen. Give me 1 second because I have some slides for you guys. Take notes. If I can find it. Oh no, can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me? Okay, good. Perfect. Whew, that was a close one. Yes, loud and clear. Lovely. Okay. You guys want to see something cool? This is what I'm working on for our wedding fun stuff. Anyways, okay. Let's do this. How do let's move this out of the way. Present. Okay. Number one, what is the problem you solve? This needs to be the number one thing you do before you start using hashtags. What is the problem that you are going to solve? So, being a Beachbody coach, you can have, realistically, you're going to help people get healthy and fit, and I'm counting on my fingers. It's going to be really funny. You can't see that. Anyways, you are going to help people with, basically health, fitness, and accountability. Essentially, that's what we do. However, you as an individual, as a human, as a normal human, have something specific that you can connect to people with. So what's the problem that you're going to solve? Are you going to solve a specific thing, right? That needs to be the number one thing that you get clear on, and you have to talk about that all the time on your posts. Don't just try and come up with, content and helpful things and tips and blah, blah, blah. Come up with exactly tips, tricks, education, all of those things on the specific problem that you are going to solve. Not everybody else, not every other Beachbody coach, you as an individual. So, for example, are you going to help people with fitness, lose weight, gain muscle, gain weight? Stop starting every single Monday. So serial starting on Mondays. Are you going to help them with nutrition? Are you going to help them with a balanced diet? Are you going to help them with a specific, maybe you have a specific thing that you have overcome. What is that specific thing that you are going to solve? When you figure this out and when you answer this question, it's also going to help you niche down what it is that, your market that you're going to talk to. But when you get clear on this, you can do all of the other things, the next steps. But if you don't know who you want to talk to and who you want to help, you have no idea what hashtags to search and how to find the people and how to find the people or how to get the people to find you. So this is the number one thing that you need to do right now. In your notebook, write down what is the problem you are going to solve. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't make it crazy. Like, are you helping people lose 5 to 15 pounds? Boom, that's the problem you solve. That means that you're not speaking to people who need to lose 50 pounds. You're not speaking to people who need to lose 100 pounds. You are speaking to people who need to lose 5 to 15 pounds doing X, Y, and Z. Right? So I help people lose 5 to 15 pounds. I help people grow their confidence. I help people stop starting every single Monday. Those are the things that I personally help with. That sets me apart from other Beachbody coaches, just like you guys. You're going to have your own story. You're going to have your own specific problem that you suffered from, that you struggled with, that you are now overcoming or you've overcome. Okay? So get clear on what is the problem that you, as the normal human being, what do you solve? Step 2, who's struggling with that problem of the problem that you're solving? So what kind of people is it that you are going to look for? And this comes down to making a clear avatar. You will hear me talk about this quite a bit. You will hear other if you watch other trainings on YouTube, you will hear this all the time. But what is your avatar? Now, don't go looking. If you help people, let's say you help people lose 5 to 15 pounds, from doing at-home workout programs 30 minutes or less. So don't go looking for hashtag lose weight. You're not going to find the people who you want to help. You want to find people who are looking to lose 5 to 15 pounds. What does that human look like? Where do they shop? What are they eating? What are they doing? What are they drinking? What do they like to buy? Where do they like to go? Do they like to travel? What do they like to talk about? What is that human being doing? They're probably not hashtagging or searching and in the hashtags of fitness hashtags. So you're going to need to find them in normal human being hashtags. You're going to need to find them in places like, following other fitness accounts, or maybe they're looking up Lululemon. Maybe they're looking up wine because they drink wine and that's why they need to lose 5 to 15 pounds. Holla, I hear them, right? Like that's where these normal human beings who have this problem are going to be. So you need to find out where is that individual and what are they doing? What does their life look like? If you were to, paint a picture on Instagram. So, what do you have in common with them, and what do they like to search, etc. Number 3, list on a piece of paper what yours/their interest categories are. So, for example, these ones are mine: fitness, wine, travel, dog mom, fitness accounts. So I love following other fitness accounts. Fitness apparel brands. I love following specific fitness apparel brands. And then even in here, I would put in things like a spiritual section. So like meditation, journaling. I love following Gabby Bernstein and Spiritual Boss Lady, stuff like that. So I specifically, here, let me go back to, oh, hey, Jess, I specifically write down on my, let me find one, hang on. I open my book like this, and I write down specific categories, and I write down all of the things within that category. And then from there, I go and create a list of hashtags. So if I'm using this one, I would write down 4, 5 different categories, all of these different categories. So one category would be fitness, because I'm really personally big into fitness. Another category would be life. So like lifestyle things. I would put in Dog Mom, I would put in Loves Wine, like all of those things. Not hashtags, because I'm going to go search for them later. But these are the things that like are in my lifestyle. Elephants, stuffed animals, work from home, things like that. Now, don't get me wrong. You don't want to be I'm sidetracking. You don't want to be searching up work from home, because those people with the problem you need to solve are not working from home, unless you have decided to now target business owners. That's a whole other category on its own. And I don't know if you're going to do that. So, I mean, you could have at it, give it a try, but if that's not who your target person is, if you don't help work from home business people stay healthy and fit, then that's not what you want to be hashtagging. So, but you can do those things. So from work from home, or you can put in things like Apple computer, laptop, Apple Mac, MacBook Pro, all of those types of things that are for working from home. Does that make sense? So you are going to make all of those categories. So I have a fitness category, a lifestyle category, and in that lifestyle category is like engaged, getting married, all of those things. Right now, because I'm really close to having our wedding, I have my wedding hashtags as a major thing, because that's something that I can really connect with people on. So I like to make that its own section. So I have fitness, lifestyle, then wedding, and then I have like just some extra things that kind of, I call them quirks, that make me, that I can find people on, or that more connect with people that I want to find. Those people that have the problem I'm going to solve. So for example, things like I love finding other fitness accounts, and I'll follow people who also run challenges, and then I search what they're using for their hashtag, and I go and follow or use that hashtag. So for example, I follow Katie Hearn. She runs challenges, and I've followed her since the very, very, very beginning, years and years and years ago. And she uses hashtag KH fit or KH challenge or something like that. And I will hashtag that, because I want those people. I want those people who are using that hashtag for my coaching business, right? Those are the exact people that I want to work with. They're people who are like me. They're real normal human beings. They are not fitness gurus who have thousands and thousands of followers. They're looking to build an Instagram, because if they are using that hashtag, that means that they're doing fitness things, and they are posting on Instagram with the intentions of sharing their journey, aka coaching, right? So those are the people that I want to find, and I can connect with them because I followed Katie Hearn for so long, and I still do. So I can connect like, oh my God, I'm obsessed with her too. I would love to meet her, kind of thing, right? So that's what you're going to do. I'm going to go back to screen sharing. Hang on. So you are going to make your lists into categories. Then you are going to search up your hashtags. So you are going to go into 2 different places. You're going to go into Google, and you're going to type in, we're going to go like this, best hashtags for fitness on Instagram. And then we go and find a site. So then I find all of these different things. Like, look at get healthy, healthy life, healthy talk, eat clean, all of these things, right? I looked up all of these things. So this one is working out in general fitness hashtags. What I'm going to do is take one of these, then I go to Instagram, and in here, oh, hey, that's my girl. In here, I will type in, let's do FitFam. FitFam. And then look at all of these different, so you're going to see FitFam has 87 million people. So I obviously am not going to use that hashtag. It's too many people. We want to stay within like anything less than 10,000 is great. Make sure you have a couple of those. Anywhere from 10,000 to 50,000. And then I personally don't like to go over anything that has 100,000. And that is honestly, I use maybe 2 of those. And that's just to kind of be cool, right? So tip number 1, you get 30 hashtags. You can use up to 30 hashtags. Now, I personally recommend using 30 on majority of your posts. Why? Because why not? I mean, you get 30, you might as well use them all and get the maximum exposure. But I also suggest doing posts that use no hashtags, as well as doing posts that only use a couple hashtags, and just hashtag to connect with like your people. So you'll see me oftentimes, I will do posts. Let me try and go find one. But I will do posts on my Instagram that I would actually truly post on like something else with my friends. So for example, this one. This is a post with just me and my girlfriend. And I really have no purpose of connecting with anybody on this post. So I didn't do any hashtags, and I still got almost the same number of likes that I do on a post that I put hashtags on. Why? Because I got my normal people still connecting with me. So I personally recommend doing that. And then I also recommend doing posts that have only a couple of hashtags. So just something that you're going to connect with somebody, maybe something funny. Maybe you use the FitFam just to kind of be cool. Simply for just, you know, connecting with that small few people. This is honestly just to kind of give your account variety, okay? If you want to learn more about it, I'm not going into detail. If you want to learn more about it, go on YouTube, how to use hashtags, how to bless you, how to use hashtags, how to grow your Instagram. Go and research and do that type of research. They'll explain why using different amounts and different numbers is great. But that's my recommendation, okay? Back on topic. So I would type into the Instagram search engine, and I'm going to find all of these different hashtags, okay? So Fit Family Life. That's a good one. It only has 31,000 posts in it. Fit Families. Fit Fam Life has less than 100,000. You know, so I'm going to go and find, let's do Fit Family. So I'm going to look at what is in this particular hashtag. Okay? These people are not my people. I don't want males. I don't want people who are already into fitness. like who are already super fit. So see how all of these people are like super fit? I don't really want that because I want to help the average person lose 5 to 15 pounds and gain their confidence. These people look pretty freaking confident, right? So I'm probably not going to use that hashtag. But if I type in FitFam again and I find I actually don't like this one. So girls who lift, I actually used to use that one a lot. Clearly way too many. So I could go into girls who lift heavy, girls who lifts, girls who lift weights. Let's try that one. So then I'm going to go to this one and I'm going to look at these posts. What types of things? First of all, this is much better than the last one because this one is actually females. That's a start. And then I want to see, are these people who are, would they be a good coach? Like a lot of them are already coaches. Lots of them are already, you know, fitness people. So let's say I click on some of these and I go to her page. She already had, well, that's still a small following. But she doesn't really seem, she already seems to me, in my opinion, to be somebody who's already working to grow a fitness account on her own. So I'm not going to use that. However, let's say I search in, I'm getting married. I'm getting married has 200,000 posts. But I found this one. These are my people. These are normal human beings. Look, that's me. Me again. These are normal human beings who I want to connect with. So I go like this. Bam. Follow. Like. 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 That's what I want. So these are the types of people that I want. This is the type of girl that I want to help. These are the this is a hashtag that I would use. Okay? Okay, let's go back. Figure out what I'm doing. Okay, so you're gonna, step one, go into Google. Step two, you're gonna type out what hashtags, you know, best hashtags for fitness. And you're gonna go find your fitness ones. Best hashtags for getting married. Go find those hashtags. Search them in the search engine bar. Engaged. Then you're gonna go find related ones that don't have more than 100,000 posts. Why? Because you're just going to get lost in them. So this one where I found this girl only has 4,000, and look how many, look how many times I pop up, and these are posts from like not even today. So you want that. You want to show up in the hashtags, okay? So make sure you're finding ones that are, you know, 10,000 and less. You have a couple that are 10,000 to 50,000, and then even a few that are 100,000. Get a wide variety, okay? Then you're going to make a list of, I would say, like just a bundle of in each category until you get to 30. Get all 30. Actually, you're going to make multiple sections. So you're actually going to do more than 30. So I would do, if you had 5 different categories, try and find like 5 to 8 different hashtags for each category. And then you have lots of variation. And depending on what post you make, you can do different hashtags for that post, and then you'll get lots of variety. So that's what I personally do. I have way more than 30. I have about 40 hashtags, and I will delete some on some posts, and I will keep them all on other posts, and I will add other ones on specific posts, okay? So you need to find and do some research. Spend an hour doing this research. Like, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you it's going to take 10 minutes. This is going to take you an hour or two to make your hashtag lists if you want them to be really freaking good. And it is a well valued hour to 2 hours. I would not spend more time than that. And if you wanted to, I would spend like 1 hour, and then if you needed to do it on another day, do it another day. But that's what I would personally do. Make sure you do your research. Don't just write them down and have no idea who is underneath that hashtag, okay? So you're gonna search them on Instagram, look for the related tags, and then look at that specific hashtag and make sure your people, that person who you want to solve that problem for, is within those hashtags. Then you write it down in that category, and then it's solidified, okay? All right, almost there. You're gonna make your master list. So like I said, you're gonna make a master list of all of these hashtags in all of your different categories that make you you, and that make that avatar who they are, who that normal human being is. You're gonna make those categories, and then you're gonna create two to three different bundles. And I say that because you're going to create bundles like this. Oh my. It won't show. Sorry, guys. Like that. You're going to create multiples of them. Okay? So I have 2 main ones that I cycle through. You're going to create your own, 2 to 3. Okay? Have ones that have like more fitness stuff. Have ones that are more, depends on what you post about. If you have questions about what to categorize, like how to categorize them, then comment below or send me a message. And then you need to figure out if they are working. This is, oops. This is a big key thing. So if you noticed, when we went into the I'm getting married, bitches, so not a hashtag that I would personally use, but it's a hashtag that other people are using and that my people are using, and clearly it's working because I'm within this hashtag and I'm at the top. So if somebody were to search this, they would find me and be like, whoa, who's that? So you want to make sure that you are in that hashtag, okay? That it's working, that you're showing up, all right? Okay, now, if they're not working, you need to change them. So if you notice after multiple times of trying them, like I would give it at least like 3 to 5 times. If you're finding that A, you're not getting any likes, you're not getting any engagement, you're not getting any followers, nothing, you need to go and find new ones. Find ones, do better research. If even more so, not just that you're not getting followers, because that's going to take time, but if you're getting people who are following you that are not your type of person, that's really when you need to find new hashtags, because you want to, oh, I have a normal account. Sorry, guys. You need to utilize your hashtags. You need to use them with purpose, okay? So make sure you're changing them if they're not working, all right? And lastly, you need to engage with your people. So find your people and engage with them. Find who your avatar is, that normal human being who has the problem that you solve. Go and engage with them. Send them messages, like and comment on their pictures, follow them, follow new people all the time. Engage with your people. Ask them questions in your posts. Even if you don't, I ask questions all the time and often don't get answers. It takes time, and you're gonna have to build this trust and credibility with your account. don't stop asking them questions just because they don't answer, but constantly be engaging with your people. Talk to them, engage with them through your Instagram stories, ask polls, ask questions, find out what they like, what they don't like. Do that type of research, kind of market research, and find out more about them so that you can post those specific things for those people. All right? All right. Okay, before Zoom cuts me off, do you guys have any questions? Hashtagging party. The biggest thing with hashtagging, especially if you're just getting started, is you want to use the right hashtags for finding your person. And you're going to know who your person is after you answer that major question of what's the problem that you solve. Okay? So if you have any questions, ask them now. Otherwise, we all done. Yes, always juicy. Okay. Okay. Here's what you're going to do. After you've watched this video, you are going to do your Instagram hashtagging research. Now, I don't want you to do it all. Yay, good. I'm so glad. Insightful. I like that. It's such a compliment. What I want you to do is some homework. You are going to, before you go to bed or after you watch this video within 1 hour, I want you to go and find 3 hashtags that you are going to use, and I want you to save them, and then I want you to send them to me. And tell me how many posts are there of that hashtag and maybe what category they are in. And then you're also going to tell me what is the problem that you, as a normal human being and a Beachbody coach, are going to solve. Okay, so you have 2 things. Number 1, you're going to find 3 hashtags. Number 2, you're going to fill me in on what's the problem that you solve specifically that sets you apart. All right, I am expecting a shit ton of answers. And I look forward to hearing what all of the problems are. And this will also help you get very, very clear on what you want to do and how you want to help people. Have an amazing night. I love you guys. I will see you next Tuesday. Oh, that's really bad. I will see you next week on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Have an amazing week. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.